Hi, my name is Abigail Riley. I'm a student at the University of Utah. Today, I would like to talk about dark skies in an urban environment. Living in an urban area affords residents services and amenities that our modern societal structure are dependent on, but the constituent conveniences city dwelling offers are simultaneously hindering one's freedom to connect to the natural world. The most pervasive disparity, lack of a night sky. The introduction of artificial light is relatively recent, gaining mainstream traction in the early 20th century, and its exponential commercial popularity is hard to underestimate. This progression in abundance of artificial light serves as a catalyst in societal evolution, but what it failed to consider is the humans, animals, and plants that evolved on the back of a 24-hour day cycle, undisturbed by man made illumination. What is seen widely as a commodity, urban areas' use of electric light has created the unforeseen problem of light pollution, which has negative effects on ecology and human biology and produces a considerable amount of energy waste contributing to global warming. In this presentation, I would like to address artificial light at night produced by outdoor lighting's effect on the dwellers of urban environment, how to harness this tool for good, and how to lessen the consequences. The invention of artificial light has allowed modern humankind to extend daytime. We start our day before the sun rises and end it far after the sun has set. It's a form of alchemy, elongating our days by virtue of millions of photons given off by an electrical signal controlled by a switch. In the absence of complete darkness at night, people are able to work longer and travel more safely. No longer are our schedules determined by the cycle of a 24-hour day. Humans have found a way to banish the darkness with the simple question, will you turn the lights on? You'd be hard-pressed to find an urban area that is not completely lit at night. Each resident is afforded the right to the safety artificial light upholds. Roads are lit to assure visibility during transit. Sidewalks are lit so pedestrians can walk safely, and residential streets are lined with streetlights to offer safety when driving and walking around the area. And although these lights are integral in our everyday lives, many outdoor lights are poorly executed, whether it's the bulb they hold or the fixture itself causing light pollution, which hinders residents' view of the nighttime sky. Every living organism that calls Earth home has evolved for hundreds and thousands of years with an undisturbed nighttime environment. Lack of a night sky due to light pollution can negatively affect human behavior and the surrounding ecology. Some species of birds rely on celestial cues to orient themselves while in migration. Insects that pollinate at night are less likely to visit plants touched by artificial light, which in turn can harm crops that we rely on for food. And on a personal level, when a human is exposed to excessive light of a certain spectrum, our brain halts production of melatonin, that wonderful chemical that induces sleep. It is ever important to light outdoor spaces at night for reasons aforementioned, but it is equally important to consider the harm excessive light can be doing to us and our non-human neighbors. The brilliant thing about this conundrum, however, is that there are already a multitude of appliances and tools at our fingers that comply with dark sky standards without compromising resident safety. It is now our job as humans to implement them. Salt Lake City is a blossoming urban area with nearly 200,000 residents from the foothills of the Wasatch Front to the valley nearly touching the Great Salt Lake. Salt Lake has a rich history and art culture that is often considered when lighting outdoor areas. This city is known for its proximity to recreational wilderness areas and is a destination for tourists near and far. Salt Lake City is teeming with wildlife, adorned with trees and plants along every house and downtown street. The connection to the natural world is felt in each and every block of the city, so why not accentuate this connection and preserve the night sky by reducing light pollution? The issue of light pollution is a fairly recent diagnosis, and the city government is becoming increasingly aware of it. About half the lighting fixtures in Salt Lake City are dark sky compliant, and the city is working to update the rest to LED light or smart lighting design that will dim in concurrence with traffic patterns. While most lights are purely utilitarian, city planners will also look to local designers and artists to use lighting to enhance nighttime aesthetic. And most importantly, people who implement outdoor lighting collaborate with scientists to light the nighttime environment with as little impact on surrounding ecology as possible. The Tracy Aviary records bird deaths in Salt Lake City, presumably caused by light pollution. In a survey conducted during the 2017 through 2018 migration seasons, volunteers found that there were about 0.21 bird collisions per survey, with hotspots around large light-producing buildings. While this study should be interpreted as a sample, it highlights the correlation between improper lighting infrastructure and bird deaths. Salt Lake City is a beautiful place, filled with people who are proud to call it home. This transition to dark sky friendly lighting is a win-win for every resident, whether they're human or not. While the transition to dark sky compliant outdoor lighting is a lengthy one, it is also positive on every front. By encompassing the talents of local artists, scientists, planners, and architects, this project represents an uplifting connection to the natural world and each other. Thank you for watching.